Hello, good afternoon. This is SaveWithCrypto here on flight SWC 001, flying at 32,000 feet, heading for the Mariana Trench. With my
I think
co-pilot,
I see what you did there.
with my co-pilot Maff. Hello, how you doing?
Hello. You have the con. Roger, I have the con. All
Don't you,
the
Roger
double
me?
phase commit stuff that they do.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of news and stuff happening today, isn't there? God, it's like a
Tsunami of news. But the only thing not in there is a tsunami. Glad to say.
No. There was record-breaking winds in Cornwall last night. Not that I'm in Cornwall, but I'm not terrifically far away from Cornwall. But yeah, apparently it was 100-mile-an-hour wind in St Ives. There you go. Actually, I think it was only 99 actually, which is a bit disappointing, really, isn't it? You know.
Oh God damn it! They could have just nudged that up a bit.
They could have just lied, couldn't they? Just said, yeah. It's 100 miles an hour. Anyway, so yeah, no tsunami. You got a cup of tea there?
Oh, it's coffee.
Coffee.
I have to correct you on that.
Okay, I have some tea. I kind of realised what was going on with my microphone yesterday. You know,
It's broken.
No, it wasn't. I was using the microphone in my MacBook because I listened back to it to work out what was going on and realised the quality was crap. And
hence the no effect when you're pressing the button.
Yeah, because I wasn't using that mic.
Yeah.
I was, merrily talking into it, but like it was, it may as well have been a banana.
Try that next time, you know.
Well, yeah. I'll save that for the camera thing, which I'm going to do next week. By the way, I'm just, I was toying with making or getting a green screen so I could, could do that green screeny thing. But there's no, I don't know. Is there any point really? I mean, I suppose
depends what your background is, I guess.
If we were like that, so we were just like just like heads floating around. I suppose it would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What else have we got? Hang on. Sorry, I'll get around to. I don't know. Anyway,
because I did put in the Quadzilla background for mine previously,
yeah.
But then I just didn't really bother with it because it's fairly low light in here. I do need to correct the light setup, but it was always just like merging me into Quadzilla's belly, you know. So it just didn't look very good, I think. But yeah, I think a green screen would definitely help with that sort of thing. We could actually have the branded backgrounds and so on.
Yeah. God, it's absolutely started chucking it down. Yeah. Anyway, have you got that screen up for a reason?
This old thing. Yeah,
that old thing.
Happen to have that lying around here, you know. Just so I'm currently on a US VPN, hence showing this in US dollars. Excuse me, just rub my nose in a very unappealing sort of way. Quadzilla on the monthly works out at $110, which is an absolute steal. But steal for who, you might say, or whom even. It's a steal for you guys because honestly, that is cheap. That's cheap for what it gives you. On the yearly, it works out at a mere. Oh, I didn't realise it's in a thing. How did that happen? $81.67 per month. I don't know. Anyway, so a bunch of money annually, but it works out at $81 a month, which is pretty amazing. That's like $20 a week, which these days is the price of a coffee and a bunch of bananas and a Big Mac with large fries and probably the apple pie as well, and an Uber trip.
What, not all of those. Were they? Do you mean?
Yeah, maybe I meant or, not and. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say you've gone way over budget. You know.
Yeah.
It's God, my daughter said, "Dad, can you get me some mini eggs? There's little little Cadbury. Is it Cadbury's? I don't know. Whatever. Little chocolate egg things, And I mean, this time last year, I mean, I remember getting some for her when it was coming up to Easter, and it was.
Yeah.
I think they were £1.85. They're now, I think they're £2.95. I mean,
Gosh. Yeah.
how much of an increase is that? It's like that's incredible. And yeah, I suppose you notice it with things that are kind of like seasonal, because they bring them out before Easter, don't they? But is there some chocolate shortage or something? I don't know. Like,
So actually, sorry, to be honest, I got a bit distracted for a moment there. But so, was that it's expensive, or it's shrinkflation, or a bit of all of that?
I don't know. They've gone up from. Yeah, it's working out now. They've gone up from. Oh God, that's not a calculator. I think it's a calendar, not a calculator. Hang on. Right. So we'll get onto something in a minute. I've just stopped talking about confectionery at the moment. So they were 185, right? And they're now.
Yeah.
What did I say? 295. I think that's
something like. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so it's like a 50% increase, isn't it? Something like that.
It's staggering. Yeah, I'm not going to work it out because it's
just it doesn't even warrant it. It's so outrageous.
It's hang on. Yeah, it's yeah, it's a 1.6x. So it's gone up like 60%, isn't it, or something like that?
That is mad. Yeah. So and it's not even better. I think chocolate has got worse. I mean, a lot worse in quality in the last like maybe 10 years, I suppose. Because do you remember when if you got like a selection of chocolates, I don't know, like Quality Street or whatever, each chocolate used to taste different. The different flavors they weren't just flavored like synthetic flavors. It was, back when chocolates were real chocolates. Those are the days. But now, I just noticed that over Christmas, that because it's the one time of the year that I eat chocolate. The rest of the time I don't poison myself, But sort of like one flavor of chocolate would it just tasted like the others. The only difference was the description and the shape. But apart from that, they all just basically taste the same. So it's obviously just how they do it. Say again?
So you reckon if you were blindfolded, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference?
No. Right. And if your tongue was tied up, so you couldn't kind of figure out the shape of it as well, I suppose. But for the taste, because I think they probably do rely on that a bit. That people see the description, and then the brain fills in the details of what it feels it should taste like. So it's a synthetic, crazy world that we live in, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. Before we all start demanding real food again, and real quality streets.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to just like single ingredients, vegetables, or if I eat meat, it's just like meat, So I try and not eat any products, anything with any like additives or anything like that in, sort of, which
usually,
which seems to make me feel better, I don't know if that's
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, organic, obviously. I mean, I know it used to be a bit like, he or she only buys organic. That they're really kooky. But it's kind of the more you look into it, the more you realise that you kind of should buy organic for basically everything. Well, except salt, because like, don't buy organic salt. That's just silly.
Because it's got plastic in it.
No. Just because it's pointless. Like salt is salt. I see. You can get good quality salt, obviously, like whole salt, not like processed table salt or anything like that ends up very harsh and it's bad for you and gives you high blood pressure. But good quality salt is really good. It's essential for you, essentially.
Yeah. Although I believe a lot of like sea salt now has like microplastics and stuff in it, So
There is that side of it, yeah.
yeah.
But you can get like Himalayan snow salt from the top of the mountain.
Right. So I suppose there's no plastic in there really. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not yet.
Not
Um,
yet. No.
but yeah. What? See. I just realised Scotty doesn't seem to be here, so I think the others are kind of filling in with the taunting and things. So, what did I miss? Dietary guidance. Yeah, basically, this is dietary guidance watch, organic watch.
Yeah.
And also, I would say that if if you go to the chip shop, if you go to the chippy,
right.
Is this leading up to Segway, maybe?
Oh,
but if you go to the chippy, then and if they say, "Do you want salt and vinegar, mate?" Or Mrs., then say no, because they'll be putting the bad salt, the bad like table salt variety onto it, the cheap processed harsh salt. So just wait until you get home, and then sprinkle quality salt onto it, onto your free fish and chips. If it's a Friday.
So, well, that sounds like we should do this.
On Free Chippy Friday, we gather and munch. Golden fish and chips, the perfect lunch. By the seaside, with girls in a flock, we savor the moment on Chippy Watch.
Right. Well, that was all very smooth. Now, I'm kind of hoping that this will actually play if I click play. Well, no, it will play, but I'm hoping you'll be able to hear it. So let's have a go.
Yeah. So all the news is everything's done. He's been working.
Is that working?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Right. I'll carry on then. It's just Spud talking about the meeting you had yesterday.
On it over the period. He's now fully paid up, full transparency. All it is the handover. I'm going up to London to meet with him tomorrow.
Sorry, I missed the first bit, but he said that the developer has finished. He's paid up. He's been paid, and Spud's going to meet him today for the handover.
And
hand over the quad.
Get Sam on the call as well, because Sam's going to have to learn some of the kind of operation bits of it as well as myself. And then we're gonna put it to use. We're gonna test it. Whether we will bring it out at the same time as the NFTs. Full transparency with the NFTs. I feel we could finish it off in January if we really rush. But I personally don't see the rush, and will be more realistic to be February that the push starts there. So with that timeline, perhaps I think we do bring out the website. I'm talking it through in my head at the moment. I think we do pull out the website before then, because the NFTs still have a little bit of work. And there is going to be a full marketing campaign with that, not just from ourselves, but also from Omni Studios as well, which have generated some of the best Solana NFTs going. If you can check them out on Twitter, they've got a 20,000 follower, and they're just a design studio. So they're very well known in the space, very highly respected.
No, that'll do. Anyway, so it's kind of good news. It's like a year too late, because I think last year they were talking about Valentine's Day being the release for the for the chippy version 2 sort of thing. But it sounds like it's getting near anyway. I mean that was yesterday. So that was what was that? No.
I mean, so it went from it's nearly here, it's nearly here, it's nearly here to it's here, it's here, it's here. So now it's what. It's here. It's done. I guess is what it is now, isn't it? It's done. It's done. It's done. So we kind of need it's done and it's here combined.
Yeah. Well, actually, ideally, you just want to be able to see the actual website looking proper and actually know what you can do with the Chippy token. Because I believe what it's all about is, I think with the NFTs and stuff, you can do some sort of staking type thing. I must admit, I'm just looking at it now as just like, I just want it to go back up to here, and I'll decide what to do then. But I'm obviously, because I'm not as close to the project as I used to be, so to speak. I'm not particularly, actually it wasn't there, it was much higher, wasn't it? Because now I'm not as close to the project as I thought I was going to be. I'm not as interested, to be honest. I'm more interested in the token price, but so
same here now, to be honest.
So back to the all-time high is it's a 2,000% sort of increase. So it's I don't know if it'll do that. I mean, in that AMA yesterday, TMG did actually say that I think that was when it was at an 18 million market cap. It's at a 1 million market cap at the moment. So I think he said that's quite feasible. So if that happened, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
That'd be very nice.
And I must admit that might be the end of me in that, but like we'll see what happens when we get there. But
yes, it's a long-term project and all that, and it's just that absolute kudos to them for doing that. But I think just having held on to my Chippy coins for so long, I absolutely love what they're doing with it, by the way. But just personally, I'm just not interested in the NFTs. Even if there's lots of money to be made there, just lots of money to be made in other ways too. I don't know, busking, for example. But just So I'll probably sell. I won't sell all of it. I think I'll try and like phase it in. Sell on the way up. Something like that. When it goes up to an amount where I think, oh, that would be darned useful, I could really do with that cheese. Then I'll sell a chunk of it then. And then hope it goes up a bit higher. So and probably keep a bit. I'll keep some back. See where it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, to be honest, TMG himself, he was saying it's, he's looking at it like it's a 30-year project, and well, that's fine if you're 28 years old. I'm not, though. In 30 years' time, quite likely I'll be dead, to be honest, actually. But or
we'll be like Waldorf and Startler in a nursing home or something.
Well, yeah. I certainly won't know how to connect my Phantom wallet to whatever, unless it's embedded in my brain somehow, or I don't know. All I have to do is think about it. I don't know, but I mean, I haven't got 30 years left. I don't think, So that's kind of irrelevant, which is a fair point, actually. Sort of like with all the crypto stuff. I mean, a lot of it. You do have a different outlook if you're 20 years old compared to like...
It's really true, yeah. Like long-term investing.
I mean, long-term for me is like maximum of like 10 years, really, sort of like after that, my life could be very different. I don't know. But anyway, that's all quite depressing, isn't it? Anyway.
Drink some more coffee now. Just feel a bit... So, I mean, caffeine has an uplift effect, doesn't it? It's what's the opposite of a depressant? Is it antidepressant, whatever?
It's a
stimulant, I suppose.
That's the word, yeah.
But it elevates the mood. So
yeah. I must admit, it does actually make me think that like what I kind of wish I'd bought the dip a little bit. you know what I mean? Because you could have made like 70% since the start of December. That would have been nice, but
yeah.
You just don't know, though, do you? It's like you don't know where it's going, really. And
I mean, you've been buying the you've been doing the free Chippy Friday like most weeks, I think, haven't you?
Yeah, I have actually. If I look at my wallet, I don't think you can see it, can you? Because it's
not at the moment.
No, I don't think you can because I'm just sharing the tab on my thingy.
Okay.
But I mean, I can tell you briefly what I got. So say like what was it like? You know, so December the 5th, I got 11,000 chippy. Then the 8th, I got 11,500 chippy. December the 17th, if you spelt the word chippy with your chips and took a photo of it and put it on X, you got double reward. So I got 24,000 chippy for that.
Ooh, nice.
And then Christmas Eve, I got 12,000. And then I missed Boxing Day. So last week, I got 10,200. So you're generally getting about at the moment. Well, obviously, you're getting less now because the prices go up.
Yeah.
I'm still not quite sure what it works out at. Let me just have a look at the actual chippy thing. So yeah, you can see fully diluted value is $1 million now. So that's good. So that's the price in dollars. 0.00. I have to get my calculator again, but no, put zero. I could probably do it in my head, couldn't I? Put 0.0001. So 1,000 chippy would be $1, isn't it? Oh right, so they're only giving about sort of like $10 or $12 worth.
Yeah.
Per meal. So it's not actually totally covering my expenses actually.
And it's definitely not covering it in my area, in the sort of London area.
No.
But hey, I'm not sniffing at the
No.
the free coins at all.
Yeah, well, obviously, like the 22,400 I got the other week is now worth like $24, isn't it? So, that's all right, isn't it? So
yeah. So it's kind of inexpensive Chippy Friday, which is still great.
Yeah. Although what tends to happen is like my daughter tends to bring her friends over, and I just get a big portion of chips for them, and her friend Lily has a jumbo sausage, and so the bill comes to about 14 quid, sort of thing. So obviously, a reasonable chunk of that gets paid by that. So yeah, I don't know. It's all good, really. But anyway, I don't know. TA wise, is much worth looking at, I suppose. Going back here, I mean, we got with Quadzilla. I mean, this is a 12-minute. It looks like it's going up, really, doesn't it? So
number go up. So I mean, it does put that in perspective that if you were thinking about just buying a bit more, because like, is this just like the Chippy Spaces news pump, or is it TMG buying a bunch of coins back?
I don't think he is yet, because he sometimes mentions it when he does, and he didn't mention it yesterday. So
so this is pure news, pure not really hopium, but just like pure sort of yay, good news, and let's buy some.
Yeah, so I think it could work out actually. Sort of like, it'd be great if we just sort of closed all these retracements here and then sort of did that, hung around for a while, did them, and sort of like inched away.
I'm going to say that's a lot of retracement levels on the way up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's the 1 hour, 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, if it behaves, and I can't see any reason why it won't. To be honest, the only reason it won't is if people dump the bags, and like even me. Although I'm not fully committed to the project like I was, I sort of like, I'm not going to dump my bag in one go, but
no.
You can see, there might be a bit of, let's have a dump, and then sort of like go up here, let's have a bit of a dump there, and something like that would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And, I mean, there's a bullish retracement level the green one in its step 3, that's waiting to sort of to come true for the price to retrace up to there. So that. That would suggest if it gets back up to that, there'll probably be quite a big move to the upside, I would think.
Yeah.
From there.
Yeah.
It'll get through resistance. So yeah.
Yeah, and even from where we are today to there is it's 90-odd%. So pretty much doubling your money there. This is also the Solana chart as well, so that would so there's that as well. And
true.
But
Yeah, just hope that Solana keeps its value as well. While this is
well,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah. Anyway, should we do some normal TA? Do you think, or should we have a look at?
Yeah,
Or should we look at the comments first? Let's have a look at the comments.
good idea. Yeah, sure.
Do you want to whip through them like you do sometimes?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Kaz, hi all. Hi Kaz. Just sending hi to everyone. Hi, Space Catty. What have we got? And also Space Catty. Everyone buying cacao stocks now. Math advice, not financial advice. I didn't advise that, but if you view it as in terms of stock up on cacao, that's definitely my advice, because cacao is great. You can get like the tea, just have like cacao tea. And if you put in, you can kind of just mix in different kind of amino acid powders and things. Glycine is the one that's quite sweet, so you can use. I mean, it's not exactly a sugar substitute because you probably like just overdose on it or something. But as a supplement, But if you mix in glycine powder with cacao tea and maybe some other like organic dried like ground herbs and stuff like cinnamon, for example. I know I'm going way off on a tangent here, but it's nice. You should try it. It turns into a lovely kind of chocolatey tea drink that doesn't poison you. It's actually healthy. Hi guys. Hey CD.
Hello.
Well, you haven't missed it now. So Blaze London, you're saying, got some Chippy. Congrats. I think Chippy is going to do well. So,
yeah.
Hope I can claim free Chippy Friday with my sausage and chips. Don't eat fish.
Don't think you can.
How strict are they on that?
Well, I don't know. I must admit, there was one week, and I went to a Wetherspoons, and for some reason they've never got fish on a Friday, and I kind of the nearest they had was scampi, which is filth, really, isn't it? But like
scampi's disgusting.
But I had it anyway, and I kind of took a photo, sort of like a corner of a bit of scampi, and I kind of put it quite close to my phone, and I managed to get away with it, making out it was a fish, and So I don't know, but if you got sausage and chips, I don't know. It's not really the plan, actually. I must admit,
it's about helping the fishermen, isn't it? Not the potato farmers.
It is, unfortunately. So I think your best bet would be to have it and then take a photo of someone else's fish.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Just if you're in the chip shop, just ask. Do you mind if I just? Yeah.
Sorry. That's anyway. I'm sure there's. I actually thought there'd be like hundreds of like. I can't really say the word, can I? Anyway, hundreds of people from a certain African country who are very good at sort of mass doing things. I thought there were loads of people like that claiming their free fish and chips every Friday, sort of thing. But apparently, there's only about 10 people actually claim fish and chips. They claim their chippy on Friday. So so that's all there is.
Interesting.
But I don't know. I think it's all about fish.
It's all about the fish. So,
yeah.
Cyprian, bro. Hello, and hello back. CD Cherry. Yeah. Where is Bitcoin header, guys? Please get to the TA.
Right. Okay. Right.
That's what I'm at. Yeah. There is definitely news today, isn't there? Around that. So, news today. Supreme Court is expected to rule on the Trump tariffs. Yeah, in theory. I think it probably will be today because just everybody's waiting. But apparently at the Supreme Court, it's just kind of like business as usual for them. They're going through the usual court procedures and rulings. They have a whole bunch of them. So it's just like whether they get to it today or not.
So it's not definite.
So, yeah. It's not guaranteed, but it is kind of, you just suspect that because there's not just a lot of US attention on it, there's global attention on it, that they might just kind of prioritise that one a little bit today. And of course, if they haven't reached a conclusion yet, 'cause it's an important decision, to say the least. So yeah, we'll see on that. Salty A, please, guys. Salty A, guys. I'm in a long from 135. Ooh, hoping for a move to 144. Should we have a look at that first then?
Let's do the thing.
In our TA segment.
Let's do the thing.
Bitcoin price is predicted for you. Save with crypto and math. Bears and bulls will dance and move. Altcoins, shortcoins, stocks and forex too. Math and save will start the way. Bears and bulls will dance and
There you go.
Well, okay.
A buttery smooth transition.
That was awesome, yeah. So you'll notice that this isn't Sol just yet, so I'm going to flip over to Sol in just a second, but still just on the fish and chips chart on the daily. I just wanted to point out with the retracement channels here, they did mark out, so there was sort of lines, so that's the fair value zone just there. It's drawn as a dashed line, but really it's kind of it's a graded thing. I mean, these could almost be gradients, really. So, like the closer to get to the centre, the closer you are to the fair value zone. So, so that in turn virtually lines up with that retracement level from before. And you notice now this retracement channel over here, which is between that level and that level. The current price is pretty much just bang on that level, so it's returned to its age-old. Well, it's not age-old. It's June of 25. Fair value zone from back there, and it's kind of holding there at the moment. It might continue to push on up, but yeah. So this one though, that obviously just cut through the that kind of area of liquidity just there. So when that was happening, the chippy market was in kind of like a perfect balance. It's perfectly balanced. So it had oscillated down to almost just like a straight horizontal line, virtually, just like up and down around it. And then obviously whoomp. That was 10th of October. That dump affected everything, didn't it? And then what we kind of ended up with after that was that so there was there wasn't just something. Okay, yeah. Oh, actually, I drew that in. I thought that was a retracement level for a moment. But yeah, there was that one there as well, which similarly the price just kind of hung around there. Oh, or did it? Oh no, sorry, that was just one. It's like the fake prop scenery and stuff. So that was actually just one I drew in. That would have been amazing otherwise, but no, it was. That's kind of an example of just using parallel channels. Really, you normally draw them from the low to the high, then you get the 50% line, where the price wants to return to. But then the Quadzilla parallel channels are a bit different because they operate on the retracement levels, as I've talked about quite a few times on it. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. But that does look overall quite uppy, doesn't it? So like obviously we went through that though, didn't we? Just now. So let's jump over to Sol. So and it's like I've been drawing illustrations like so, and so this is like male and female symbols or whatever. This is male, this is female. Yeah, I was going to go into some stuff that would probably get us banned just then, so I won't I won't talk about that. What is a woman? And so on. So, should just delete everything, all of the drawings. 10 drawings, bloody hell. What was I up to? Yeah, so...
You can't remember why you did it. It's probably worth it, isn't it?
Yeah. Either that, or that means it's very worth keeping it there and reminding myself.
Yeah, I do that
might find
sometimes.
out.
I think, like, what on earth was I talking about there? And, like, I can't remember, so I'll start again, you know.
Just wipe the slate clean, yeah.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, sorry, itchy ear. Probably a slightly gross thing to do on camera. Anyway,
Talking of gross things, I did actually sort of turn my mic off and blow my nose, and nobody noticed. It was great, wasn't it?
Woohoo! Okay, yeah.
That's an improvement on yesterday.
Now that's what we're talking about. That's the technology show, isn't it?
Yeah.
The things you can do these days.
Yeah.
So, kind of sort of privacy chamber or privacy zone for blowing your nose or doing whatever you need to do. Lucky it wasn't something else yesterday. That's where's that? Oh, okay, 234. Yes, that's probably a little bit of a long way off. This still on the daily should drop down to the 4 hour. So, wait, this one. So Blaze was saying long from $135, hoping for a move to 144. So it's currently at 137. Should we mark in? Where is 135? I should need a thing, don't we? Is that 135? Sorry, just look past the microphone. 35. There. Okay. Oop. Yeah. Okay. So that's the level that we very much don't want the price to drop below, and I think what seems to be happening at the moment is that, so still on the 4 hour, we've got this kind of order blocky kind of a bit going through there. Move sort of like that, you know. Maybe to there, don't know. And it's kind of within that at the moment. So I think as long as the price can hold within there, like 137.4, so as long as it doesn't drop below 137.4, then you're okay. Because it, by rights, it might well do a bit more of that, what it's doing there, and then hopefully just go up. So that mid-range cross there was just due to, obviously, that coming sharply back down from there, so that the price didn't quite, or the momentum didn't quite get up into the overbought area, but instead just kind of dropped back down. That suggests that there's probably, so you could either see it that there's weakness in the market, it didn't even get it there, or that it's just a temporary bit of profit taking or whatever, so some old lurking orders there, like limit orders there, that and that it's just going to kind of return on its trajectory upwards. Seems to favour the latter at the moment.
Going upwards. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, have a look on the 12-hour time frame. So I tend to look for like a time frame where I can see the 21 and 55 EMAs doing something favourable, you know. Hang on, did I mean 12-hour? Was that 12-hour?
Oh, sorry, I went to the 12-minute. 12H. My bad. So, yeah, that's a bit more.
Yeah, so
thing, isn't it? Yeah.
So, you know, I tend to look for things where, like, you've got a bit of a, you know, larger positive sign. So for me, that is the yellow 21 EMA going above the 55 EMA, which it did a little while ago, didn't it? When was that? That was Monday, wasn't it? So that's looking good. And then got that lovely retracement channel there now, haven't we? So
Yeah.
I mean, to me, unless anything goes wrong, which it might well happen with the non-farm payrolls today, or something like that.
Yeah.
Unless anything goes wrong, then that does look bullish to me. But it might
I think so.
a bit first.
Yeah, there's a lot about that suggests up, especially because it is within this sort of like the discount zone of the retracement channel as well. So if anything, it should want to kind of like at least get to here and range a bit then, because that fair value area there kind of comes back to, you notice here it's kind of ranging again. It's kind of like oscillating around that level, kind of like so if the level is there, oh, actually should draw that in. So, and then it's just oscillating around it, isn't it? So yeah.
And we've got Kaz saying here that Sol is my speciality. It's not particularly my speciality. It's the only other thing I really like. I kind of enjoy trading besides Bitcoin, to be honest, just because a bit like you say, you said that I tried a small bit of scalping and it doesn't move too fast for me. Worked out okay, but you need more practice. Yeah, that's kind of why I like it, really, because it's not going to do some mad sort of like Pippin type move, is it? Generally it's going to, like at the moment, it'll probably, the lowest it can probably go, I don't even say it, but like something like 110 or 100 smart, and then obviously what we're looking for is a lot more upside that it has had, like 200 and beyond. So So I it's not so much it's my speciality. It's just that I kind of, in my head, I've got the ranges in my head, a bit like say with Bitcoin, that between like 70k and 100k is a sort of interesting bit, and 100k and beyond is something else. But like you're not going to get a sort of 70% move in one day like you do with
true. Yeah, for definite. It's not just like a sudden, because I remember that in old like retro video games and things that they're just notorious for like sudden death from out of nowhere, and it's like, God, that's completely unfair. Just like because like it like being defeated in a video game should be earned by the game, if you know what I mean, rather than just I'm just going to stick them now,
So I was just reading Kaz's comment here.
Sometimes you get away with more naughtiness innuendo. So, ooh, matrons. Yeah. The voice is so well formed. Probably true. Yeah. I think I've probably like you. I've probably got very like a British sense of humour with that innuendo and things.
Yeah.
It is funny, isn't it? It is a national stereotype, definitely, but it's one I'm quite happy to to exist within. So,
what
were we talking about?
I'm not sure actually. It's got a bit of Carry On movies, I think.
yeah, it's true. Oops. Oh, try and not do that. Yeah, so it was essentially this, isn't it? So the price is kind of oscillating around that fair value area back there. So is it everything really to suggest, actually, what level is that? That's all right, 158. That once it breaks above these sorts of levels, it's got that level there to break above as well. Just do that as a line, just in that sort of mode at the moment. In fact, like there. Oh, should I do that as a box? Because it's all of that as well. Oops. Oh, didn't know it, did I? Wait. Okay, sorry.
You did.
I just entertained myself for hours doing that. Where did the time go? So, yeah, because you notice with that's one. So the price all the way along there, the price kind of hit resistance, like boink boink, almost there, slightly broke above it there, touched the top of that again there, and kind of failed to get up to that level there. So it's come down like it's going to do a retry. In fact, kind of came down just a bit below that box really, but maybe that doesn't matter. And then, so it's going to, if it can get obviously above that, then might well see something like that. Just completely random, who the hell knows? It's the future, but something like that I think would be plausible as something that might have. Another thing I was going to say about Sol, trading Sol, which is nice, is that it generally respects TA. I think, especially for this sort of thing. Like you were saying, it doesn't do a sudden 7,000% spike to the upside or downside or whatever. It just it's well behaved. It's got enough liquidity in there, and it's very inherently tradable. And maybe because of that, the sort of Quadzilla signals and things seem to work particularly well on Solana as well. I noticed, like on the half hour, for example, that always seems to work pretty well. So, in fact, I should just have a quick look at that.
It's having a bit of a dump as we speak, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and that's not great because it did do that little recovery. That's dropping down. I would say it probably needs to stay above that line, which is that 137.5, and it's currently at 137.6. So it might want to come down to this level, which is 136.6. So it could still bounce, but I wonder if this is just almost random soaking up of orders at the moment, and just like in anticipation of the big, because there are going to be big moves happening this afternoon, aren't there? Like say the non-farm payrolls. Do we know what the expectation is of that?
NFP forecast is 60. Previous was 64. I don't know what that means.
Okay. And do we want it to be up or down for crypto?
I could never work out which one's which, really. I don't know.
Let's ask an AI.
Yeah. But it's also at the same time you got the unemployment rate, housing starts. I don't know what that is. Building permits. Yeah, so quite a lot of stuff happening at 1:30 UTC.
Yeah, and should it be more low to fit the price? Non-fram form. It's thinking. Okay. Yeah, consensus expects today's US non-farm payrolls to come in around 60 to 70,000 jobs added. Yeah, and unemployment at about 4.5%. So for Bitcoin, a mildly weaker than expected print, slightly below consensus, i.e. not a crash, usually helps because it would reinforce the Fed rate cut expectations,
right,
and soften the dollar. Well, an overly strong beat trend tends to be short-term negative. Okay, so we want it to come in slightly below, not like radically panic mode below, but slightly below expectations, for Bitcoin to benefit short-term, a little pump.
Okay, so the forecast is 60, so we want less than 60, yeah?
Yes. Yeah,
okay,
I mean, it did say like, so consensus. So yeah, if it came in at like between 50 and 60k, that would be good. I think so. Probably anything less than 50 would just be a bit sort of be careful what you wish for.
Right.
So, yeah, Goldilocks inline print. Oh, it doesn't say anything very interesting after that. It's just I quite liked the the title. So yeah, okay. And then after that, of course, the big old thing, which is just the big kid from the year above who just goes charging into the swimming pool and dive bombs into there, and all the little kids kind of splash out and just tumble everywhere onto the side. So that got that to look forward to. Trump will be the big kid dive bombing.
Where did Goldilocks come into it?
Well, I don't know. I think she's probably just sitting on the sidelines thinking like, just buy gold. Is it the name? You know.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that was solid. Should we go on to Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So I suppose. So what have we got? We've got a fair number of people watching today, which is nice. Hi everyone. Please do like and like. Should I say? Probably subscribe too. That'd be good. But it kind of depends where you're watching, doesn't it? If you're on X, please follow. That'd be much appreciated. And the new Mafftopia video is coming out this afternoon too. It's being released. Hopefully around about 3ish, but see how that goes. Like 3 p.m. UK time. So just in time, so you can watch that during the fallout from the tariffs announcement. It's going to be kind of like the paranoid episode today. The Big Brother just panopticons and things like that. Jolly interesting. So, where are we on? Bitcoin. So what do you reckon about Bitcoin at the moment? If I go to
I actually don't know really, because we still got that CME gap, the one from New Year's Day, not the weekend one. The weekend one's done now, but the one from New Year's Day is kind of down at like 88k or something. So, and everyone is. Well, I don't know. The general sentiment, as far as I can see, is everyone is expecting a bit of a dump. You know, so I'm actually wondering if the opposite will happen. But I think either way, it's going to be a bit of whipsaw action in there. Sort of, not that I know what a whipsaw is.
Now that you mention it,
What, you don't either?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, pass me the whipsaw. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, this meat is quite tough. I think we need the whipsaw. Are you sure?
Yeah, I have to Google it, see if I can. What is a whipsaw? But anyway,
can you use it at the dinner table?
Oh, I think it's one of the things one of the things you saw down a tree with, you know, like a.
Oh yeah, because it's like whoop whoop whoop, sort of whippy. Yeah,
and the two guys, one at each end, you know, sort of being a lumberjack, I suppose. That's what a whipsaw is. Oh, right, okay, all right.
Yeah, I think. Okay. Oh, by the way, I think we just lost a viewer.
Yeah. Well.
Probably when I started talking about Mafftopia. Oh, we lost another one. Shit. So, come back, people. It's all right. We're getting on to actual relevant content now.
Yeah.
So, let's do that quickly then.
Yeah.
So, all right, I've gone on to the daily for Bitcoin, because looking at this, obviously there's the price from sort of the first half of November, obviously tumbled down, and since then it's just been in this range, isn't it? I could probably put my drawings back in, or should I delete all those as well? I think this one, because obviously I essentially drew that in, so it came down, it's been ranging for a long time, and I think maybe when I drew it, I was probably the price, it was maybe there or something, or maybe into January. expecting a bit of that, and it's kind of done that. It kind of came back up, in fact touched into that level there, obviously dropping back down now. Get rid of that one now. But I do kind of expect that the price is going to come back up to at least that level, so like 90, 94, 95. But it has to break above that range, doesn't it? Break above that level, that resistance level, to get up to stand a chance really of breaking through the 100k level. And when I say get back up there, I mean it obviously has to like close up there and just going to, at worst, bounce along it for a bit before heading back up. If it doesn't, then we're talking about kind of down to that levels, 75, 77. Oops. Don't know what that one is from. Don't know. Anyway, not a lot else I'm really going to say about that at the moment. Just until the stuff that's going to happen this afternoon happens, and we know exactly which way it's going to be going. It's so dependent on those two things, really. So because the payroll stuff is obviously before, isn't it? That's probably quite soon, actually. I think they're doing that quite early. Actually, when was that? Just 1 second. I had to click on a thing. Oh, sorry. I thought this actually said somewhere in this thing, but it doesn't. So, so there'll be time for the price to react to that, and then, obviously up or down, short-term pump or short-term bump, and then react even heavily to what comes after. Sort of wonder what. So if they didn't announce the judgment today, the tariffs judgment, I wonder what Bitcoin would do on that, because it is down to this thing like, is it already priced in? Do those that know? Because obviously there's heavy expectations on it, aren't there? If the announcement surprised people, then I think you could probably expect an absolute rip roar of a surge upwards. If it goes against, what do you reckon? Maybe like an initial kind of, stop everyone out, liquidate positions in accounts and so on kind of move, but then maybe after that a little bit more muted, and just like business as usual, I suspect.
Something like that, yeah. I mean, if it's bad news for President Trump, then I can't see him just sort of rolling over and saying, yeah, okay, all right, then we'll find some money from somewhere. I can't imagine him doing
some money from somewhere.
Yeah, I can't imagine him doing that. Sort of like,
yeah.
So it's either going to result in some massive war or something, or it is just business as usual. I don't know. Or
just going to bomb Greenland in a hissy fit or something.
Yeah. I don't know. Isn't there something going on with Iran today? Didn't they? Someone turn the internet off or something? Sort of.
Oh, are they still rioting? Like, there was a bit of a revolution going on, isn't there? Just because a kind of rollover thing from Venezuela, I think. It's like inspired by. So yeah, possibly.
I always thought that's quite good how you sort of do a war these days. It's like the worst threat you can do to your children is like turn the internet off. It's like, we're going to do that with your country. You're not having it back until you've tidied your room.
It's true. Yeah, it's a new, kind of the new form of sanctions, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Just exactly. Now go and sit on the naughty step until you're prepared to not revolt. So, Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm probably pretty much done.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all
That's
very
it.
good.
That's all of the things. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no, that was all very, very entertaining. I mean, basically, like, we just don't know what's going to happen, do we, until we've had this news, really. And
yeah.
we get
Yeah.
the NFP stuff in like 28 minutes, so we'll have to see what happens then, really.
Yeah.
But I'd probably say, I don't know, it's probably best just not to trade until we know what's going on, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you are in a
It's
position,
true.
then just be prepared to react if it gets scary, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me, putting this blatant ad
Oh,
on screen in the meantime. Just head over to maftopia.com for all of your science and technology sort of links to.
are you actually reading that, or are you just using your advertising voice?
Well, that was my advertising voice.
Yeah, no, but it sounds like you're like, I don't know.
Oh, reading from a script or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I don't know. That was a put on reading from a script thing.
Oh,
It's,
okay,
slightly self-deprecating. Yeah.
that makes
So
sense.
yeah. So over on YouTube, there's regular, not daily, but probably about twice a week, I think, science and technology news videos and reactions and stuff, and it's all good fun, and commentary and things. So, and over on X, it's kind of the same, but over on X, and over on Medium, there's nothing there yet, but there's lots of good tutorials about trading with Quadzilla, and do join us at the SaveWithCrypto Traders Discord. And while you're here, you can read about what Maptopia is, and why I chose such a daft name.
I quite like it, actually. It's good.
Yeah, I do as well. Yeah, to be fair.
Great.
So, and that's it, really. Yeah. So, shall I switch back to the
Okay. So
shill that a bit more as well?
what's your favourite topic for the one this afternoon, then?
Yeah. So it's all about. We seem to be just happily giving away our freedoms and control of our lives to them in the cloud, as it were, just because I can't even figure out a reason. I don't think it's even convenience. It's just because we're told to sort of, and it's weird. So there's a bit of that. So it's a bit more of a serious topic today. There's less joking around, but it's still entertaining. It's still interesting and things.
Yeah. I ended up watching a video yesterday. It was actually a Jacob Rees-Mogg one, who's not a fella I like, but
Sure.
he was talking about why the government picking on the motorist, and like his idea was like, well, basically they just don't like not knowing where you are. If you use public transport, you're fully tracked, aren't you?
Yeah.
And if you get in your car and drive off somewhere, apart from ANPR cameras and stuff, you could go anywhere really, fairly anonymously, as long as you turn your phone off.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and yeah, simply putting it into aeroplane mode isn't enough. It's mad, isn't it? Because a government, by definition, just by function, just wants to grow. The governments always want to get bigger and bigger and bigger and control more, govern more. So they have to be kept in check, I think, and I think that's what we don't seem to have much of at the moment in this country. Otherwise, governments just do what governments are going to do.
Govern.
Yeah, govern is, and being a government, they want to govern, so they'll govern whatever they can if they're allowed to, and it's not even like an evil thing or a bad thing. It's just they're doing, from their point of view, what they're supposed to be doing. Like in the US, they have checks and balances. In here, we've got slightly drunk old people in the House of Lords who, and I don't think we've quite got the same balances here.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah.
Anyway, that all sounds good. All right. Excellent. All right, we've got anyone left here? Nothing much in the comments. All right. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll be making some videos as usual. I might even do a little live stream at the weekend. I'm not sure.
Sure. Yeah.
And see how it all goes. And then otherwise, we'll be back Monday. Same bat time, same bat place.
Yeah.
For the next episode. All right. Anyway, but yeah, no, thanks a lot, Maff, for coming along and doing your stuff today.
Yeah. Enjoyed it. Yeah.
Right. And see you all next week. And make sure you're subscribed and give the stream a like on the way out. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Cheers.